everyone, it's Keanu with Pampered Chef, and today I'm going to show you how to make a quick dinner and using our rock crock. This is made out of stone and it has a glass lid. Just to let you know that this is one of my most favorite. I love Pampered Chef stone products. This can go in the refrigerator, in the freezer, into the microwave straight from one point to the next, to the oven, or on barbecue grill. The only thing is that this can go over up to 450 degrees. It goes 400 the lid. So just to let you know, so if your oven's hotter than 450, like 400, you need to keep the lid off, okay? All right, so here's the thing. You come home, so tonight I brought nothing out for dinner. So I go into my freezer, because this is how Keanu cooks. Like, what are we gonna eat? I got this package, you know how you buy bulk, like from Sam's and Costco, and I pre-package my hamburger. Rock solid, out of the oven, look at it, out of the freezer. And then I go to the grocery store, I buy my bread, my French bread, and we don't consume a whole loaf anymore. I had 6 kids at home, and we were 8, now we're down to 3 of us. But I just cut the French bread in half, so this is frozen in the fridge. Now this is a quick dinner, nothing fancy. This is, I gotta cook something, and I'm gonna try to put something great on the table. So the first thing we're gonna do is, I went inside, look, what kind of noodles do I have? Hey, I had spaghetti, that worked. All right, so what I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna just probably cook about half of this box, because we don't need that much. You can do the whole box, but I'm telling you, half will fill up this whole thing anyway. And then just break it in half, and we're gonna throw it in this. And I'm going to fill this up with water, and I'm going to throw it in the microwave for about 10 minutes, and I will be back, and we'll do the next step. Okay, well, I'm still waiting for the microwave to be done with the noodles to get cooked. I went ahead and started making a salad. So this is what we had. We had tomato. I cut up some tomato and cucumbers. And if you go onto my YouTube, I did show how to make pesto dressing. This is my mock spaghetti factory kind of dressing. I did it in the blender and in the processor. But look, so we have dressing already done because I did that. Normally I make this ahead of time. And then I'll have like 2 bottles. I make double recipe. And I keep it in my fridge because it lasts a couple weeks, like about 2 weeks, and we use like 1 bottle because it's like half a bottle. So while I'm waiting for my noodles to cook, I go ahead and make my salad, and then I gotta get that out there. And remember my bread? So I just took it out of the freezer and see how quick it was, so easy to cut already. I have it on my Pampered Chef stone right here. Do you see how black mine is? I had this for over 20 years. This is my favorite. See, this is very seasoned. Okay, so hey, you know, this is quick dinner. So I just took regular butter, buttered it up, and I sprinkled just a little bit of Lorry salt like this. Just a little bit of that. And then I have cheese. I have this cheese. They're lucky I have cheese. If not, there'd be no cheese on your bread. And we're going to make crunchy bread. And I'm just going to tell you something. You know how the end of the bread, it's rounded here? You just cut a little bit off so that it will stand. If you're putting this in a piece of foil, and you can wrap it up, because that will give you a softer, toasty bread. Normally, like if I want like real crunchy, I do it like this on a pan. Sometimes I don't put cheese normally, but I had. And I would just wrap my bread up in a piece of foil, close it up, and then when I turn the oven off, I open up the top of the bread just a little bit, and then so that the tops of here would get a little crunchy. Okay, and the other tip I want to tell you, you know, if you watch my other videos, I'm always with this painter's tape, you know. I use it for everything. I label everything in my house. See, I used it to seal the rest of this spaghetti noodles. But here's the thing, you know how you buy these like at Sam's and Costco, and they got the section that's really big right here. Well, you know, I didn't have these closed down, and one day I was frying eggs. I'll post you the picture. I went to open it, and this like that much of this bottle just dumped onto my egg. So now I tape all the big sides of my bottle. Hey, that's a good tip because that's so easy to do. And I cook really fast. I like things quick, and you get what I got in my fridge. So I'm going to be back. I'm going to go check the noodles, and I'll be right back. Okay, I had to add another 5 minutes to my noodles. These are these are store-bought. It depends what brand, but this is just regular spaghetti. You could get the angel hair. It would be less time. Depends on your microwave. And I normally I make homemade noodles. And if you haven't done that, you should really kind of check into it because it's really amazing. You probably won't want to buy from the package anymore. But it is a little work. But you can have a special dinner, and you can make I have this amazing homemade spaghetti, like Spaghetti Factory recipe, because we love Spaghetti Factory. All right, so get the noodles. Okay, so that's done. Let's go back. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of oil in this Croc. And remember now, when you take it out of the microwave, you do need to hold on to this because this is really hot. All right, so I'm going to just put a little oil on the bottom, just a tiny bit. And then remember, I got my frozen hamburger. Look, still hard. I'm going to throw that in here, okay? And then I'm going to throw, you can wait to after to do this, while it's kind of half cooked. But you need to put salt, and you need to put some pepper. And this is all I have in my cabinet. And I use this a lot, and it's probably not good because it is high sodium. But this, any kind of like seasoned salt gives a little extra flavor, especially when you don't have a lot of extra ingredients. And remember now, I'm just using, I buy these are only $1, and I just buy them for backup if I need a tomato sauce because they're only $1, or I got to make something like this quick. And then you can also use the fettuccine one, like the white sauce type. All right, so I got that in there. And the other day, I do have some onions that I chopped up. I'm going to throw a little bit in here, okay? And then I'm gonna do garlic. So you can either chop your garlic or you can just press your garlic. So this is a whole bulb of garlic, and I got the skin on. I think I'm gonna do maybe like 2, just to show you. You can do however you want, 1, 2, or none. It's up to you. Okay. We like garlic, so I would put a ton of garlic. So you see, like I just squeeze it. I didn't have to take the skin off, and then I used the back of this brush that has a storage here in the Pampered Chef garlic press. So you just put the whole thing with the skin. That's pretty cool, right? I'm digging it. I'm old school, so I have all the old school stuff. And man, I like this Pampered Chef stuff. Some things, can take a change, and just amp it up and make it a little bit better. Okay, wait a minute, I don't need to clean that right here in the video. All right, so what I'm going to do is now I'm going to put the lid back onto this, put it into the microwave, and I'll tell you how long it's going to take. I'm going to go put it for 5 minutes. I'm going to check it, and then we're going to come back and see what it looks like, okay? All right, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back 5 minutes. I took the lid. Now remember, I cooked everything with the lid on, and this pot's really hot. So I'm going to come closer so you can see what that rock solid hamburger looks like, okay? That's what it looks like. Now, in the meantime, I was doing picking up my dishes, setting the table, getting that all done. You got kids, you got to go get the homework on the table, whatever it might be. You just know a whole bunch of mess going on. This is just a quick way to do things. Okay, now I'm using this mix and chop. Wow, my son loves this, okay? Look, I'm just, let me see if I can, sorry guys. I'm not good at editing or doing videos. Okay, look, this is almost all defrosted. This was a big ball of hamburger. So let's, see, this is kind of sharp, see, so you can just push down in it. Now, I got a little bit of hardness going on, so I think what I'm going to do is, I don't know if I need 5 minutes, and I think now that I got it at this point, just chop it up. I'm going to make it small because I don't want to keep going back to this, right? Everybody's running around, making a lot of noise, they're hungry, so I can't be running over here constantly. That was my life, okay? So let me go put a little bit more of this because I didn't put very much. And I think a little bit more pepper because we like pepper. Don't put, just put what you want. You guys want to put jalapenos or something else in there? Go do that. Okay, I'm going to now put this back into the microwave. Think for like, I'm going to try 3 minutes and see what it looks like, and I'll let you know. Okay, I'm back. I put the hamburger back in for 3 minutes, and I want you to see the hamburger's cooked. Now remember, we're going to cook this one more time to cook the cheese when we put all the stuff in. So you see it's all cooked, and it's kind of stuck together, you know, because that's what hamburger does. So just use your mix and chop, and just kind of separate it. Okay, you see that? I'm going to just, you know, pop it like that, okay? And this is my grandson, Kamakana. He has been my helper. We cook together all the time, so we've made this many times, right, Kamakana?
Yep.
So what are we going to do next?
We're going to pour the noodles in.
Okay, we're going to put the noodles. Oh, here. Here we go. Do you need that?
Yes.
Okay. You can just dump it. Okay. Yeah, just dump it. There we go. Get the last of it. And you know, during COVID, we've been doing a lot of cooking. And he's been my helper. Okay, now the sauce. We're just using canned sauce now, so you can put like your Italian herbs, fresh herbs, whatever you want. But tonight, this is all I got. This is a quick, I don't got nothing. This is what I got. What you see is what you get meal. Okay, then we're gonna put that whole can in. We used half a box of spaghetti noodles. Okay, that's enough. And then go and stir that. Mix it up. Use the prongs. Open the prongs. Yeah. Grab the meat and pull it in. There we go. You know, let your kids do stuff like this. They really learn. You don't really realize that they don't, you know, just how to hold something, you know, how to squeeze the prongs or even cut a knife. Like, you know, you show them, you know, you're teaching them to be very resourceful as they get older. Okay, we're going to put all this cheese in there. Okay, here, hold this. Let me see this. See, go around the corners like that, you see? Oh, good, it looks good. Can you guys see? Let's see. See, look, just enough. Half a box of noodles. Okay, okay, throw all that. Just throw it all in. Just dump it in. Like that, yeah, there we go. And then now mix it with this. Okay? No, you gotta squeeze and prong it. Lift it up. Squeeze, lift. Yeah, there we go. Squeeze, lift. Because you don't want to break the noodles. Now remember, the noodles doesn't have to be overly cooked because we're going to cook this up for a few more minutes. Okay, we're almost done. While I was finishing up with the hamburger, I put the bread in the oven. I set my table, got my salad done. Okay, that's good. And then we're going to top it with the, we're going to top now this with the, get that there. Go ahead, Kamakana, then we're going to just do this, watch. Okay, just going to go like this, and then you're going to sprinkle evenly all around top. I'm only putting a lot of cheese because we have a lot of cheese. If not, you ain't getting a lot of cheese. You got any Parmesan cheese, you can put it on top. Now, another thing is, you can put this in the oven after you're done. Like you got your bread, and you're going to throw your bread in. Throw it in the oven, and it'd be like a baked spaghetti. But because this is stone, and that's why I'm really, this Croc rocks, is that it's stone. So you put it in the microwave, it comes out like it tastes like it was baked. So now we're going to go put it in the microwave for about another 2 minutes. I got to just get the cheese and the sauce all heated up, and we'll be right back. All right, I did 3 minutes in the microwave with the cheese and the sauce. And I want to let you know, well, you remember I told you I put the bread in. You know, I suggest, you know, I have one of these old school timers. I went all over looking for it. There's all kinds, and this is the best for me. I know you can do it on the phone, you can do it on the microwave, but I have stuff in the microwave, I have stuff in the oven, and you can tell, you know, you put it on your phone, but then you maybe want somebody else in the house, say, hey, listen for the bread to be done, and you can just put this by them, and then they'll say, burn off, because that's what I did with my kids. So, and they like watching this, you know, not the phone. So I just, you know, give my little pointer there. So this is done, and it's sitting in the crock, and I'm going to tell you how long it took me. We did 15 minutes for the noodles. If you had the more thinner angel hair type or fresh noodles, it'd be less. So you'll have to go figure out however you microwave or whatever. Mine was 15. I did, I had 8 minutes for the meat. I did 5 when it was frozen and then 3 after I chopped it up with the mix and chop. And then I did another 3 minutes right now with the cheese. And here's the bread. My bread's all done. Already it's warm because we're going to get ready to eat now. And let me just show you. I take the lid off and do not touch this without some kind of protection. Do you see it? And I want to show you this. Look. Look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? It's like a baked spaghetti. It tastes good, and just don't tell them that you used that dollar spaghetti sauce. They won't even know you did it. So what I do is I just try to cut it so they get the nice cheese stuff, and they think we got fancy. So here we go. Here is within 26 minutes in one pot. The only other thing is that you had to cook your bread, and you could have threw that in a piece of foil. You wouldn't even had anything. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video, and aloha.